I am Santo Brocato, and I lead operations for UpSmith. UpSmith is an organization on a mission to combat America's skilled worker crisis. Our first set of products are around workforce development and helping employers find new talent where previously that talent didn't exist. We also, in that way, help candidates enter into fields where previously they would have to go to a trade school and take on a lot of student loan debt to finance their education in a new field. We have partnered with employers who finance earn and learn programs. So we take someone from undifferentiated and unskilled to holding a credential and producing revenue for our clients. UpSmith was founded in 2021. We did our first upskilling program in the summer of 2022 in Memphis, Tennessee. So we executed an electrical upskilling program there, partnered with the Associated Builders and Contractors of West Tennessee, and a few electrical firms in the area, namely Pyramid Electric and their team led by the Haynes family. We have subsequently expanded into other industry verticals nationwide. So those industry verticals are residential HVAC, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, commercial HVAC and refrigeration. So these would be organizations that service large commercial centers and other commercial facilities. And then we recently did our first activation with a overhead crane maintenance and repair organization called American Equipment. Understanding how our clients are doing with the new talent that they brought in their organization is kind of the key top of mind for me. We want to make sure that those new individuals are generating revenue and they're being positive and they're paying back that investment that the employer has made in them. So that's a key element. We're always constantly looking for new organizations to partner with. So that's something that we're thinking about quite a bit. And then how do we get more efficient too as we work with employers to find new talent? And so that was really where the activation with Smith came into being. And we were excited to partner with the Smith.ai team. How we came across Smith.ai was we definitely had a need to try to engage with our prospective candidates more, and looking around in the different segments. We wanted something that was a little bit more personalized and a little bit more tailored as well. So we worked with the entire Smith.ai team. George Jernigan was great. Zalika was great to set up our activation and to leverage it as we did an expansion across the Western United States. So there we were really working with them on how do we engage with candidates, what are the answers that we can give them, and how do we find the best candidates and push them to complete a funnel. We use Smith.ai to determine minimum qualification requirements around age and location, where the individual was, did they meet the educational requirements of the role. We explained to them more about the role itself. So we did some basic communication and vetting exercises as well through the team. And then as individuals wouldn't be able to, the individuals may not always answer like on the first go around. And so that's where we use some of the receptionist service to be able to answer some of those phone calls and get us information back to our team. The main thing that we were looking for with Smith.ai was to decrease speed to touch. So we wanted to be able to communicate with our potential candidates faster. These are individuals that are applying to roles, and so speed is of the essence. And so with Smith.ai's distributed workforce and ability to communicate as quickly as possible with the candidates, we thought that was a really big differentiator. For someone who's on the go, a lot of the email summaries were very, very helpful to go through and for my team to go through as well, and get that information back as quickly as we could. So there are a number of situations where like we'd get a piece of information back and be able to delegate that to a team member to be able to go and follow up on. So that was very, very helpful. Once we'd had a direct touch from Smith.ai, then we would follow up directly on the more promising individuals. And so that was the kind of main way that we would do our outreach by, a lot of times phone, but oftentimes text message too. The individuals really want to text quite a bit more. I will say that the Smith.ai agents were great. They were really able to communicate well and deliver our message really, really well. And so, I did a couple of test calls in our database. I had myself in there, and it was really good to engage with them and understand their competency and performance levels, which I was always pleased by. I'd start with the Smith.ai team is wonderful to work with, right? The customer service level that you're going to get from their client team is exceptional. I would say to make sure that you really understand what is your overarching goal, right? What is your vision of what you want the campaign to do, and to really make sure that it's singular in nature, with a really strong trackable outcome, and start there, right? Do an activation where you really try to get a technical thing accomplished and executed, and that you're going to be pleased with the output that the Smith.ai team drives from that.